In this video, I'm going to show you a basic gunner weapon build for the minigun, and I'm going to briefly go over its respective weapon modifications. This video is intended for newer players, and this build does not utilize overclocks. For the minigun, you will want increased accuracy, extra damage, armor breaker rounds, extra damage again, and hot bullets. Now, this is the reasoning behind these choices. In Tier 2, we will be taking extra damage over extra ammo. Most guns I would prefer taking the extra ammo, but the minigun is the exception. In Tier 1, increased accuracy is the best option for two reasons. You'll end up wasting less ammo, and it will be easier to hit weak points. You might think that improved rate of fire is a better choice, but here's why it's not. 1. You'll eat through ammo faster, and 2. There are plenty of other ways to increase the DPS that don't increase ammo consumption. And magnetic cooling is just a bad option, mainly because it works against aggressive venting and hot bullets, and cold as a grave is a much better alternative. In Tier 3, we will pick Armor Breaker. There are two reasons for this. You can take out Praetorians and other heavily armored targets a lot more quickly with less ammo, and you will have a small damage boost against regular grunts and slashers. Here's why. Standard grunts and slashers have light armor around their bodies that gives them a small resistance to bullets. Armor Breaker is not affected by this, giving you a small damage boost. Keep in mind, you should still try and aim for the weak points when you can, but the damage boost is undeniably useful. Improved Stun is a better option than Armor Breaker for fighting unarmored Mactera and a Glyphid Menace. So keep it in mind if you have the Mactera Plague modifier in your mission, or if you just really hate Mactera. Blow-through rounds are harder to utilize in most mission types. They are mainly useful in more open caves like on point extraction or on-site refinery. Armor Breaker, being simpler to utilize and being more useful against a wider variety of bugs, is a better option. In Tier 4, we will be taking the damage boost for two reasons. 1. Magnetic bearings are not as useful as lighter barrel assembly. The lack of lighter barrel assembly can be mitigated by lightly pre-firing your minigun like this. And finally, in Tier 5, I prefer hot bullets for the increased damage. But none of the options in Tier 5 are bad options. Cold as a grave can be useful to fire pretty much indefinitely. Aggressive venting has a fear effect, which will cause bugs to run away from you for 2 or 3 seconds, and will set bugs on fire in your immediate vicinity. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more guides, please subscribe.